Okay, so let's start off with our first equation. We have x squared plus 5x plus 6. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to draw an x. You're going to put your b term up here, and you're going to put your c term down here. Now, you are trying to find two numbers that multiply to get 6 and add to get 5. So 2 times 3 is 6, and 2 plus 3 is 5. So we're going to put our 2 and our 3 right there. Well, then we're going to come down here and we're going to rewrite our equation, but instead of using 5x, we're going to use our two new terms. So we're going to have 2x plus 3x, and then bring down your 6. Because 2x plus 3x, if you combine those like terms, you get 5x. So after you get here, we're going to factor using the grouping method. So what do your first two terms have in common? They both have an x in common. So we're going to factor out that x. And after that, we're left with x plus 2. Then we go to your second set of numbers, and we factor out what they have in common. Well, they have a 3 in common, because 6 is divisible by 3, and so is 3. And that leaves us with x plus 2. Now, these two numbers that are in parentheses should be alike. If they are not alike, then you need to go back and recheck and make sure that you've done everything correctly. So once you get to this step, now we're going to factor out the like terms that these two terms have, which is x plus 2. That's why they need to be the same. And then after that, you bring down what's left over. So you have x plus 3. When you get to this point, it's pretty smooth sailing from here, because you're going to take both of your terms and set them equal to 0. So you've got x plus 2 equals 0, and then you've got x plus 3 equals 0. After that, you just solve for x. So you subtract 2 from this side, you subtract 2 from that side, those cancel, so you're left with x equals negative 2. And then you do the same over here. You subtract 3, those cancel, and you're left with x equals negative 3. And those are your two zeros for that quadratic